Mr. Sherman D.Manning, Friday night, I think it's May 28th. Trying to figure out what all this overkill is about. We have a lot of officers just peeled out that way, and we got a lot of them situated over this way. And we don't know what's going on. Again, we got live LAPD police action going on. I'm on 1st Street and San Pedro, and I don't know what's going on. Cops have on helmets, etc. There's something going on, and we want to know, as informed citizens, what's going on in our city. I have explained to you time and again that the biggest gang in Los Angeles is the LAPD. Can't go this way?
No, this is all closed.
It's blocked off? Oh, I just saw some people walk that way.
Yeah, it's all streets closed.
Huh?
You can go this way, you can go that way.
Oh, that way? Oh, that way. Okay. All right. No problem. So we got something going on here. How about right here? Across? All right. So we got something going on here. We're not being allowed to cross the street. But God is good. And as I said, they're lined up here. And they're armed and dangerous, and we don't trust them any farther than we can throw them. You might, but I do not. I always want to know what's going on with the police. Hey, what's going on tonight? Do you know? What's going on tonight? Do you know?
So this is their main headquarters right now. This is where they're making the plans of what they're going to do, how they're going to go to. So right here, I guess the chief is here. We're directing them where to go.
Oh, okay.
So this is just backup in case that riot happens. So this is every unit in LA County.
Okay.
Not every single one of them, but a unit from each.
From each unit,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
So we got rioting going on in the city here now, too?
Yeah, but the thing is that...
Where's the biggest one at?
What's going on?
And I mean the biggest riot, where is it at? Do you know?
Well, it's not a riot.
Okay.
But they
Oh, the
have
protest.
they have infiltrators that they were walking from right here.
Oh.
They were walking back down.
Oh.
So they told them to just get into place, and then we'll give you the sign from what I heard. And
Okay.
I seen them. They look like regular people walking with cops.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Just be very careful. But everything is over here. 2 blocks
Over
up.
that way. Okay.
Right?
All right. Okay. Okay, so we sort of got briefed on what's going on here. And again, I don't trust the police any further than I can throw them. And as I've indicated on several occasions, the more we pump out these videos showing you the LAPD in action, the more I think it might begin to familiarize the nation with the kind of conduct that we saw take place in Minneapolis the other day, the kind of conduct we saw take place in Brunswick, Georgia the other week, when a police officer, let's face it, he was a police officer. 2 or 3 years ago, he was a police officer, he retired. This man murdered, chased down an unarmed black guy, killed him, and then after that, here we go. If the public had never seen the video, we would have never, nothing would have ever happened. No.
Oh, okay. I saw this. Oh.
No, I'm gesturing. I'm talking about y'all on TV right now. Okay. Hey, I do have a question. Corporal, I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
I did have a question.
Go ahead.
What do you think about the officer who murdered Mr. Floyd?
I don't know nothing about it. I'm sorry. I don't follow.
Come on, you watch the news now.
I don't.
That's a
I'll
good
be
way
honest
out.
with you.
Come on now.
I've
Well,
been-
you're a police officer, and I know that you all have been briefed on what's going on.
I've been briefed, but you know.
So what do you
something
think
like
about him putting his knee on a man's neck and killing him?
I don't know. I can't comment on that one because I haven't seen the video.
Okay.
I've been working.
Let me ask you another question. Let me ask you another question. If you were working right now and an officer had his knee on my neck and I said I couldn't breathe, what would you do?
Throw his ass off.
Okay, that's all I want to know. Have a good night. Okay, so you heard that politically correct answer. He would pull his ASS off. Ladies and gentlemen, let me say this again, then I'm going to get off here and I'm going to go see what's going on down the street. Not all police officers are corrupt. We already know that. Take that as a given. Not all preachers are corrupt. I know some preachers who do work their fingers to the bone trying to make a difference. in the lives of their people and in the lives of others. I know some real solid brothers. Chief Apostle Michael Rose, Gangster Stan, Pastor Stanley Richard, Dr. Williams, Pastor James Perkins. I know some preachers who are for real. Not perfect human beings, but for real. But then there's some crooks, okay? The same thing with police officers. There's some crooks. What puts police officers in a special class is this: their refusal to rat on each other. In other words, he just lied to me. And I guarantee you that when police officers see other police officers doing wrong, very often they say nothing. They say nothing. They say nothing. They say nothing, okay? And you see them crawling out of buildings and things right now. There are things going on here. Let me get to the other side. But anyway, as I said, they say nothing. So very rarely will you find a police officer who will, as they will say, snitch on another police officer. So if a police officer does something wrong, his partners engage in a code of silence, and they won't snitch them out. And all that it takes for evil to rage is for good men to remain silent. So that's my main problem with cops. They are not preachers. See, as a preacher, if I know another preacher's in the wrong, I'm not going to condone him or uphold him. I might not rat him out either. I'll pray for him, and in private, I'll correct his conduct or try to correct his conduct or tell him what I think about it. But I might not go public and talk about him like a dog, but I'm not required to do so because I'm not an enforcer of the law. I don't have arresting powers. So when a police officer has arresting powers, it puts him in a special class. So if he knows his partner is doing something illegal, he ought to report that conduct, period. They don't do that. That's why I'm so tough on them. I've seen them plant guns. I've seen them send men to prison for rapes they didn't commit. And 25 and 30 years later, they're still suffering the after effects of that wrongful conviction. I've seen it with my own eyes. Pastor Sherman D.Manning, take a look at yeswecanworshipcenter.org. That's yeswecanworshipcenter.org. Take a look at the work we do. God bless you. Keep the faith.